Hello, Energy Expansion Pod Squad. Before we dive into day 16 of the Expansion Accelerator, which is it's a quick one, it's a fun one, it's really good. I'm 99% sure you're going to love it. It's like less than 5 minutes. I wanted to let you know that I was feeling a little bit conflicted about this one. It's really good. So after some very careful, thoughtful consideration, I figured, you know what, let me share it in its entirety. The entirety is, again, less than 5 minutes. But the reason I was feeling conflicted is because I am going to be sharing with you a prompt that you can plug into ChatGPT to support you around your 2026 goals. Now, remember, I recorded this last year, so you're going to hear me refer to it as your 2025 goals, but you know what I mean. I know you'll pick up what I'm putting down here. But the reason I was feeling a little bit conflicted is because I have always felt really curious about AI, artificial intelligence, and I use different forms of AI in my business. There is an AI component of Zoom. There is a transcription service that I absolutely love. I transcribe all of my one-to-one and also group coaching calls, and it's a really brilliant resource for myself, for my team, and most importantly, for my clients. My clients really appreciate that. As I'm recording this intro to day 16, there are AI tools woven into my podcasting software. And so I'm not here to knock AI per se. I think that it's very fascinating. I'm curious about it. And I'm also cautious. I'm cautiously optimistic, shall we say. And so this time last year, I was quite a bit more fired up and involved and excited about AI tools like ChatGPT. And over the last year, I have become, honestly, less excited. I'm not telling you what to do, what not to do. I just wanted to share a little bit about what was coming up for me today before I just lay this really awesome tool right on you. Again, you're going to love it. I think it's fantastic. I will probably do this again for 2026, like this exact tool that I'm sharing with you today. But the problem, my hang up with it is I honestly feel like there's a little bit of a spiritual conflict. That's like a conversation for another day. But alluding to that is I feel like in the online space, a lot of people have completely outsourced their voice, their essence, their thought process without even knowing it to tools like ChatGPT. And I think that it's really obvious. I think that it is a turnoff when someone asks ChatGPT to create their content for them and then they copy and paste it and hit publish or share on social media. And so between last year, when I originally recorded day 16 and this year to this moment, I have stepped back a lot from using specifically ChatGPT. There are ways that I use it where I like to use it to help me create show notes for podcasts. I will feed ChatGPT things that I have already created that I just want a quick summary of. And then I don't actually even just copy and paste and hit send or share. I then go through it with a fine-tooth comb, word for word, making sure that it feels true to the essence of my message. And so I'm excited to share this tool with you. And I also wanted to let you know that I have used AI with a lot more caution over the last year. And I want to invite you to consider the way that you use it. If you do choose to use it carefully, to use it intentionally, to not use it as a way to outsource your voice, your story, your essence, your thought process. Myself and so many people in my world as coaches, healers, teachers, if you resonate with any of those words on any level, personally, professionally, as a business owner, as just a God-given gift, you are a leader, and specifically, you are a thought leader. And so it's really important that we are not outsourcing our thought process. That felt big. That also felt important to get that off my chest. I feel really good and excited about sharing this with you, but I wanted to weave in this intro addendum to how I feel about some of these tools now versus how I felt last year. So I love you. I'm pretty sure you're going to love this. Again, I will probably play around with this same prompt this year. So without further ado, here is day 16. Hello, my loves, and welcome to day 16 of the Expansion Accelerator. I am so excited to be back with you and really excited to dive into what I have in store for you today. So, today we're going to be using a tool that I've had a lot of fun playing with, honestly, over the last couple of years. There are some days and weeks where I use it more, and then there's days and weeks where I forget about it and I don't touch it. So, the tool we're going to use today is something known as ChatGPT, which is a form of AI. And I just want to first honor however you feel about this. I think there's some people who get super excited about this and they use it all the time. And then there's other people who are like in the middle, kind of confused, sort of unsure. And then also a group of people who are like hardcore against it, that they don't like it. And so I want you to know I understand every viewpoint. I honor however you might feel. If you want to share, this is a super safe place. I think we know that of this space by now. If you want to share your honest feels, you absolutely can. So I often get asked where I stand with this. And I think right now, and my mind could change tomorrow or next week, I think it is a really fun tool I like to use it for brainstorming or for general creation. One way that I'll use it is I will voice note takeaways from client sessions. I don't ever share clients' information, but I'll send a voice note that's 4 or 5 minutes long. And I'll say, I just led a client through this session. Here were our breakthroughs. Here are the core things I teach. Can you, based on this, help me craft a 60 to 90-second reel using my words? And it's so great, fam, because something I struggle with is taking the magic of what I do and condensing it into bite-sized pieces. That's something I'm hoping to get better at. It's just not my strength right now. And so I'll give ChatGPT a lot of my language and my information, and what it's able to create for me is huge. And so that's one of the several ways that I've used it. But what we're going to do today, I've seen different dream visualization and goal setting prompts that people use. I don't know if you're getting those on your feed. There's a lot of people based on who I follow and what I'm excited about who are sharing, just like, hey, I plugged in this prompt and I really loved what it helped me create. And so I just created one and I gave it a shot. I'm going to share the prompt with you, but I wanted to try it out before I shared it with you. And I am so impressed and I love it so much. So I'll type it out for you. But the prompt is, I want to share my goals with you. Based on my goals, can you help me craft a visualization that I can read before bed, a few journaling prompts, and some affirmations that I can start my day with? And then I made a list of a few business goals. I made a couple of sentences about personal and relational goals. I touched on my health. I touched on energetics like confidence and expansion and magnetism. And in human design, my signature is satisfaction. So I weaved that in. And then I entered it and I am obsessed. Literally, as I read this, I could feel my energy expanding as it gave me a 2025 visualization for bedtime, as it listed out some journal prompts. These journal prompts are so good. And the affirmations are so specific to my goals. And so I'm loving this. I really want you to have an experience of this, specifically with this prompt, because of the power of it. And also just to play with this tool. Maybe this is something you use all the time and it's something you're really familiar with, or maybe this is something new to you and it's going to stretch your comfort zone a little bit. So I love you tons. Feel free to copy and paste yours and also share what's your honest take on day 16 and what I'm inviting you to do.